Hello, everyone. My name is Glassell, and welcome to the wild and wacky world of gems with me. And gems, this is the amazing energy of this cast. And if you haven't heard me before, GEM stands for Glamour, Elegance, Money, and Sex. And here I am in my beautiful home in Texas, and I am considering what exactly is going to happen on tax day. Bum, ba-da-bum. Why? Mostly because I know you guys are listening and you've either put yourself through the mill, been run through the mill, afraid of being run through the mill, or just fucking don't want to even deal with it. How many of you all don't even want to deal with taxes? You're doing everything you can to get around taxes, to avoid taxes, to not even look at and have clarity with what your money is, so you don't have to know about taxes, because everyone knows that the only thing worse than taxes is death. That's the only thing you can't avoid, death and taxes. Oh my God. I'm going to be a California girl for a minute. So can we please destroy and create that implant and explant that the only thing that's real and true for you is death and taxes, death and taxes, death and taxes. And all the secret, hidden, invisible, unseen, unheard, unacknowledged, and covert fixed points of view about death and taxes for you and for everyone listening. Revoke, recant, rescind, renounce, denounce, destroy, and create all those. Pock and pod, all that shit. Let's bring in the agent superheroes. We will go to the point of destruction, the pod. We will go to the point of creation, the pock, and we will unseat, undo, unacknowledge, and unlock every fixed point of view we have about this crazy institution, you know? So what exactly is the point of taxes? Well, what you should know, and what makes you so angry about it, and what makes me angry and frustrated about it when I get angry and frustrated, which I hope to tame to only 10 minutes, because otherwise it's not really productive. You know, just go for it. Just be angry and upset for 10 minutes. You know, just rock and roll, be upset. But then like go, okay, now what else is possible? So taxes are created so that the government can have money. That's really it. Okay. So we have, and we are collected taxes from the government so the government can function. Now, by the people, for the people? Well, that's like a really nice fantasy. Wouldn't it be great if that really occurred? So there are possibilities in America sometimes for us to actually improve government. And I think there are some ideal politically minded people. I know that was me for a long time. I thought, oh, I'm just going to, the minute I turn 18, I'm going to go out and vote and I'm going to make a difference in the world and all this stuff. And here I am today, 60. No, I'm not that old. Woo, I was a good bit of that. But now I'm actually turned 60 last year. Wow, that was weird. Anyway, actually, so what is my relationship with taxes? Do I hate them? Do I love them? What is your relationship with taxes? Do you hate them? Do you love them? Are they a necessary evil? So let's just take a look at this for a minute and let's see if we can unlock some of this stuff so that you guys have more ease paying taxes. One of the things that I've become aware of is that if you avoid paying taxes, you begin to create your life as really, really small. If you ever decide to go off the grid, whatever that is. I mean, that was a big thing when I was growing up because I grew up in the hippie generation. Off the grid. The thing is, you have to make your life so small. You have to decrease your income, which means you decrease your capacities and abilities to create and generate revenue. Is that really what you'd like to do? I just really would like for you to ponder that. Would you consider what else is possible and what can you add to your life to increase your revenue streams so that no matter what the taxes are, you have a greater ease paying them and you're willing to pay the taxes because you know that then you can demand that all of reality work for you. When you try and hide or avoid. Look at the energy of hiding. Look at the energy of avoiding. How is that expansive, and how is that going to create and generate more wealth? It's not. So what if you could have joy with taxes? And I know maybe we need a barf bag, but maybe that's taking it a little too far. But what if we could realistically ask for a CPA or a bookkeeper, or a friend who's a CPA or a bookkeeper, depending on your money, to assist us in finding all the loopholes possible so that we pay as little tax as possible? Doesn't that sound funner, than like trying to hide your life or avoid your income or avoid paying taxes? I mean, really and truly, what if you could just find someone who's smart enough to help you pay as little as possible, and then keep creating, and just keep going and ask, what else can you do? What can you add to your life? Because the more fun you have, the more you're willing to receive the good and the bad and the ugly in life, the more you can generate a greater future. Because creating a greater, wealthier future is about being willing to receive. Yes, you have to be willing to receive that there are taxes that will be due. Now, I personally think it's a great idea to have a flat tax. I don't think there should be an escalated tax system. I think that the government needs to be smaller, not bigger, and I'm not saying I'm any particular affiliation, because I think they're all a little cuckoo right now. However, what would you like to do with your life? The one thing I can guarantee you is that if you begin to avoid paying taxes, and you begin to walk away from the way this reality functions with money, instead of asking a question, how can I make this reality work for me? It will be more difficult for you. It will not be easy for you to create a greater financial future. So that's kind of serious for this morning. And of course, we had to pretend and be serious, because everyone knows you have to be serious about money and serious about taxes and serious and solid and real. Well, pot all that stuff. What if you were willing to be irrational with the way you paid your taxes? What? What is that? That's just crazy talk. And I'm like, yeah. What if you didn't have to function from logic? What if you didn't have to function from rationality? What if you could ask and function from asking and being a question? Can you perceive the lightness? Okay, so what would it take to find the loopholes in the tax organizations? What would it take to find the loopholes for me? What would it take to find the loopholes for you? What would it take to find the loopholes for my business? What would it take to pay as little as tax as possible and enjoy what money I have? Well, don't move to France. That would be my first suggestion. Because they have, believe it or not, here's the shocker, and this should make you feel better. In France, the government takes 75% of your income for taxes. Holy moly. That makes our system look a tad bit better, doesn't it? So if you're ever getting really upset about American taxes, just be glad you're not in France. And with that, comment ça va, parlez-vous français, and, bienvenue. So welcome to a new reality with money. Or how about creating your reality with money? What is your reality with money? So this is the thought I'm going to leave you with, because we're almost at time. What is your reality with money? Would you like to know? Begin to ask questions. Tune in to my next gems. Find a class. Visit accessconsciousness.com. Visit Right Riches for You with me, Curry Glassell, or rightrichesforyou.com. Please come to a telecall. Make it so that you can find what you require. What do you require? What do you desire? What will create a greater future for you? Whoever it is, whether it's me or somebody else, educate yourself, look, seek, find what you require. All right, everybody. Thanks again for listening. I adore you. And please write me at curryglassell.com. Please find me, and let's have fun creating a new financial reality together. All righty. Ta-ta for now.